In this video, we're going to be converting between logarithmic and exponential equations. So we have this relation between logarithms and exponentials. For any numbers, a, b, and c, we have the following equivalents. The log base a, so this is the base of the log, of c is equal to b, if and only if a to the b power is equal to c. Okay, so the first is a logarithmic equation, that's this one, and the second is an exponential equation. Okay, so a logarithm with a base of e is also known as a natural logarithm, and log base e is equal to ln, and that's the notation that we would normally use to say log base e. So we normally won't write log base e, we'll just write ln as the natural logarithm. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these exponentials first. We need to convert them from exponential to logarithmic, and there's an easy way to do this. I call it the circle method. You start with the one that has the exponent on it, and you draw a circle. First half of the circle points from the 4 to the 64, and then from the 64 to the 3. So as you're writing your logarithm, you say log, the base is the base here, not the exponent, the base. So we'll have log base 4, just like the base of our exponential was a 4. And then the 4 goes to the 64, so of 64 is equal to, and then go back to the exponent, 3. Okay, so that's the same thing as saying 4 to the 3 power is equal to 64. This is an equal relationship, so log base 4 of 64 is equal to 3. Okay, let's take a look at this one. We'll use the circle thing again. So that will be log base 5 of 1/5 is equal to -1. Okay, and that is 5. Sorry, I kind of messed that 5 up there. There we go. So that's the relationship. Here's another one. So log base 6 of 1 is equal to 0. Okay, and anytime you put a 1 inside of a logarithm, it's going to be equal to 0. Okay, and that comes from this other relationship, which says anytime you raise any number to the 0 power, you're equal to 1. Thus, anytime you have a log with a 1 on the inside, it's equal to 0. Okay, let's do this one. Do a few more of these. So log 3 of 27 is equal to 3. And this would be log 8 of 1/64 is equal to -2. This is the e function, so it'll be log base e of x is equal to 9, which we'd write as ln of x is equal to 9. This one would be log base e of 5 is equal to y, or ln of 5 is equal to y. And then last we have log base e of 2 is equal to x, so ln of 2 is equal to x. Okay, so that's how you write all of those and convert them into logarithms. Now we're going to go the other way. Okay, so this is going to be very similar. We're still going to use the circle method. We're going to start with the base and go to the other side and then come back. And now remember, we're writing this in exponential. It's currently written in logarithmic form. We'll write it as an exponential. So it would be 6 to the -1 power. So 6 to the -1 power is equal to 1/6, which we hopefully know is true. You have 6 to the -1 power. If you want that exponent to be positive, you would put the 6 underneath the 1, and it becomes 1/6. Okay, this one would be 2 to the 4th power is equal to 16, and you can make sure that's true. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. 3 to the -4 is equal to 1/81. And that's true because if you make this a positive exponent, it would be 1/3 to the +4 is equal to 1/81, which is true because 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. Okay, this one, we have 3 to the 4th power equals 81. This one, 8 to the 1 power equals 0. So this one is definitely not a true statement. So this is definitely wrong. 8 to the 1 power is not equal to 0. This was miswritten, so let's write it in the correct way, how it was supposed to be written. It should have said log base 8 of 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so when I do that, it becomes correct. It would be 8 to the 0 power is equal to 1. Okay, so that was miswritten. That's the reason it didn't work out. All right, so this is ln of 6. Let's convert it to the e, base e, because it is ln, before we do the circle method. So it'll be e to the y equals 6. Okay, again, we have log base e of x is equal to 3. So e to the 3 is equal to x. And then last, we have log base e, because that's ln, of 2 is equal to y. So the circle thing, and we do e to the y is equal to 2. That's the quickest way to convert between logarithms and exponentials.